In the book, you do talk about stop chasing updates, right? And I actually wanted to talk to you about that. And this is a great, I think we just arrived at that junction without thinking about it. My mom was once telling me that we'd gone on a picnic, and I was always a big, fat, plump, juicy looking guy, right? And I was running downhill with the rest of the gang. I've been always hyper energetic. And my mom says that you kept running, buddy, and you were so full of momentum. You went smashed through the fence. You went tumbling down 100-foot incline, and we ultimately drove down to the picnic spot where we found you bruised and battered. And the first thing you said to us was, I got you 10 minutes early. And she said, and that told me that this kid's going to grow up to be either a masochist or something. I don't know what's going on with this guy. He's going to hit himself or whatever. But so this is one of those moments where we just went into a direction, and I've now arrived at this spot. And that spot for me is that I'm a salesperson, and I now have a silent deal. What should I do first, Mark? Help me.
Well, I think stop chasing updates. Let's just agree. Stop chasing updates. At some point in time, before silence has occurred, there's some ways to prevent it. Asking who will own the decision, what financial or risk impact is being carried, what obstacles the champion's going to run into in getting this done, and then most importantly, never leave a meeting without scheduling the next one.
That is the single most important tactic. I agree with you on that one, Mark.
I have an informal bet with all of the reps I coach. Every meeting that you leave without confirming a second meeting, you owe me $50. I have that informal. Nobody's ever paid anybody, but and what I have found is that maybe they're guilty once. We put it on credit, but then they don't do it again. And even if you're scheduling a demo for, say, next Thursday, while you've got somebody on the phone, say, you know what, after the demo, you're going to need to chat with your team. Why don't I also put a follow-up to the demo on the calendar? Because what happens is, you get done with the demo and everybody's running off of the Zoom call for the next meeting, and you get ghosted. Yes. So the key here is to prevent them. But you ask a very important question: what do you do if? In the book, I talk about a variation on Chris Voss's theme, which is send a simple note looking for clarity, simply looking for clarity. It might be something along the lines of, we haven't spoken for a couple weeks. If this is not the time, tell me so that I have clarity and I don't want to chase you for the wrong reasons. Something along those lines. There's lots of different ways to say it. I teach it in my coaching, and Chris Voss is the master of it, so you can Google him as well. But at the end of the day, 99% of the time, somebody will get back to you because they realize, we want to do this.
We want to do this, yes.
We haven't known what to say. Look, I owe it to this person because they're going to be my partner in making this successful. So that's worked for me and my reps quite a bit.